Shalom. We want to first start off giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to our apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings unto the 144,000 and the rest of the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia.
And on the brother Yagadal, I'm a one.
All right, from the GMS Houston camp, and we have a lesson. It's going to be titled Temperance. We're gonna go into this word temperance and how the temperance applies to us in this truth, but more so is in our day-to-day walk, of what on this planet Earth, So let's bring out the definition of temperance, and then we're gonna hit some precepts.
Yeah, just real quick, and it's key you mentioned, all right, applying this in our day-to-day walk, because we're walking with a destination, which is the kingdom, man.
Right.
All right, we're walking towards salvation. All right.
Right, which our walk is our conduct. How we conducting ourselves on this earth so that we can, receive the kingdom.
Yeah, be considered one of the men that we read about in the history that said, well, the Lord said what? Then they walk with the Most High. They walk with Yahweh. All right. So this is temperance and online etymology. All right. It says mid 14th century. It says self-restraint, moderation.
Right. And I'm gonna jump in there as you read through that.
Yes, sir.
In this society that we live in, this setup, which is Esau's wicked setup, it teaches you to not be read that first definition again.
Self-restraint.
Yeah, it don't teach you to have self-restraint.
Yeah, it teaches you the opposite.
Right. It don't teach you to restrain yourself from overindulging in pleasures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even with these Christians, what do they tell? They motto is what? Come as you are. Now, when it comes to the scriptures, you're supposed to be changing the way you are, man.
Right, like
according to the standard of the scriptures.
Romans 12:1, 12:2. The renewing of the renewing of our mind. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Roughly paraphrasing. It ain't no coming as you are. Is the scriptures talk about being born again. So this world teaches you to be against. And it teaches you to be anti-temperate as we're going to go through the rest of these definitions on this word.
Okay. All right. It says moderation.
Yeah, it don't teach you to be moderate. And moderate goes in balance. In the middle, in other words. Medium, moderate. Okay? It teaches you to either be over the scale one way or the other, Go ahead.
Hey, real quick, I pulled up moderation as well in online etymology, and I'm gonna jump down to some key definitions. It says controlling, guidance, government, regulation, moderation, temperateness, self-control.
Yeah, meaning you're not leaning to one way or the other. You're balanced. You're balanced because we can do it. We have liberty to do certain things, and certain things that we can do are lawful. But as the scriptures say, all things is lawful is not expedient. So meaning it's not profitable. So go ahead.
Okay. It's back in the definition for temperance. It says from Latin temperatia, moderation, sobriety, discretion, self-control. All right. It says to moderate. All right. Jumping down. That was it. That's the main.
And then didn't have some examples about.
I'm gonna jump down to the end. It says in English, temperance was used to render Latin connotatia. All right. It says especially in reference to drinking alcohol and eating, and you can throw sex in there as well, man.
Right. And we're gonna get the word in the blue letter as well. One of them anyway, for the word temperate as we get through this lesson. But that's some of the main things we got to deal with. Of course, we have to be moderate in all things. You know what I'm saying? Some of the big things we got to deal with, especially when you coming into this fold of truth. And you just coming into this. You got to deal with shedding the world.
Mm-hmm.
And big things that we got to shed is horrible eating habits, which does affect the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, that may be a battle for a particular brother. That drinking, that getting drunk all the time, demon. And then what's the other one? Sex. Always got sex on your mind. Always looking to bust a nut. So those things we gotta moderate or be temperate dealing with those. And not only that, but that's just some of the main things that brothers gotta deal with in this walk.
Yeah, because we're elevating from carnal to spiritual, man. So even with that, when we come into this, we're getting on we're becoming moderate and temperate, but then we're getting to a higher quality of living. All right, we're eating healthier, man. Okay, the same things that we used to drink, which was trash, we don't deal with those things, man. Everything that we do is good. That you indulge in should be beneficial to you, man. All right, you don't deal with the same women, okay, that you used to deal with, man. You deal with a higher quality women, so it goes into a rulership mentality as well, man. All right, the king is not a real king. Doesn't have the characteristics of somebody who doesn't have self-control, man. Okay, he's the one who amplifies the spirit of guidance and government, man. Okay, by example first and foremost.
Now I'm gonna bring out a couple of precepts. I'm gonna jump around in the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, the 31st chapter, and it's dealing with how we're supposed to, or the benefit of being moderate or temperate, which goes into moderation or moderate, okay, and also the benefit of drinking, in moderation. So let's get it. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 31 and verse 20. It says, "Sound sleep cometh of moderate eating, under control eating habits." Because in this society, it's the fattest country in the world. America's leading the world in obesity, right? And that everybody's eating all fucking day. Buffet central.
Yeah.
And then not only are they eating all day, everybody's eating bad foods. It's GMO processed garbage. And we try our best, we can't avoid it completely, but we try to stay away from that, to the best of our ability. It says you get sound sleep. And if you ever notice, you sleep better when you go to sleep on a calm stomach. And your stomach is calm when it's not, while you sleep, it's not breaking down that last meal you ate. You ate a big meal or a meal, and then while you sleep, or maybe you didn't eat just a big meal. It could just be you've been eating shit all day, the wrong shit and the wrong shit all day. So now you go to sleep, your stomach is in overdrive trying to break this shit down.
Not only is it trying to break down food or working within in the sleep, but now it's trying to eliminate chemicals and shit that you put in your body to what you ate, man.
Yeah.
All right, which shouldn't be in your body, man. Okay.
You sleep, get a better sleep, man. It says when you eat moderate or when you're temperate, it says he riseth early, and his wits are with him. Yeah, you gotta clear. You wake up early. First of all, you wake up early. You want to get up. There ain't no sweat for you to wake up. And we know we all have been through it and go through it from time to time. You wake up in the morning and you feel like shit.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of that is because of what we eating, what the type of shit we eat. You know, when you eat, you get your eating habits under control, eating better foods. You know, you can feel it when you wake up. Your mind is clear. You don't have that heavy brain fog going on.
Yeah, you're eating things. All right, Jake, as we all grew up, and we ate things. All right, that fucked up our natural filtration system.
Yep. It says, but the pain of watching and clower and pains of the belly are with an unsatiable man. But the point is, you know, in the first part of this verse, so we should be, you know, that's one thing we gotta get under control in our day to day walk is how we eat because it helps us it's gonna help you in the ministry, you know. Not to say if you're a man of the Lord and you of the elect, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know how you eat is not gonna stop that, you know. But we can't just I hope I'm of the hopeful elect,
Yeah.
and just say fuck it.
Yeah, eating Popeye's chicken sandwiches all out throughout the week. But even with eating right, it teaches you discipline, man. Because what do you have to do when you eating right? Majority of the time, you preparing your food. That means you have to take time. You have to have the discipline. All right, cut out whatever other distractions. Let me get in here and meal prep. Let me get in here and prepare my food so I know what's going into my body, man. Okay? You got it, brother.
All right, I'm gonna jump down in the same chapter, Sirach 31, and I'm gonna jump to the 27th verse. I'm gonna read to the 30th verse. It says, because this is another thing that we got to deal with. It's a common thing that we deal with, you know, in the camps. It says, and we all have to, you know, you gotta fight these things. Fight to stay temperate. Mm-hmm. You know, that's part of the fight is to be moderate in all things. But let me read this. It says, wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately. You know, because you drinking to get, you know, to feel good, exactly. Make you feel good. But when you overdo it, yeah, it's when the problems come. And it's going to go into it. It says, what life is then to a man that is without wine? It says, for it was made to make men glad. See? But only when drunk in moderation. Yep. It says, wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart or of the mind and cheerfulness of the mind. It says, but wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind, with brawling and quarreling. And we see that with Jake in the world. We've seen it with men that's in the truth. You know, going too hard on the alcohol, yeah, it could destroy your life. You know, could get you in a car accident.
Yeah, you get Esau in your life. You have to make it to getting wrecked. You get pulled over and you pass the legal limit, man. Now you're in a world of trouble in Esau's world.
Yeah, and like the scriptures say, it do make you want to fight. Put you in that brawling spirit, that tough guy spirit, or have the ability to. If them demons can attack you, you know, when you got too much yayan or heart or strong in your system.
Yeah, and then the scriptures tell you what that wine make you a marker. All right. So yep. Yeah, it'd be time, man. You done drank, you so incoherent of what happened while you was in that state. The next day, everybody's telling, man, you was fucking tripping last night, man. You was doing too much, man. You did this, you did that. You was breaking shit. You was starting problems with people.
Right.
Now your reputation is solely because of that, man.
Verse 30, it says, drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. And that's what'll happen a lot of times. You get too drunk, you're going to start offending brothers. Saying, throwed out shit, making you know, doing uncomfortable shit around brothers, you know, making brothers feel uncomfortable, just tripping, you know. And we can bring out examples, but you get the point.
You uncomfortable around that man. Like, you know, man, I don't really want to. I don't like being around that brother, man. He can't control his fucking alcohol.
You
man.
out in public. We out in the, you know, going out maybe to get a bite to eat or something like that. Brother done had too much to drink, and he's talking crazy to the server, you know, talking crazy to people out, stumbling, just looking crazy.
Yeah, and now other brothers have to step in and fucking and alleviate the situation that you created. That's it.
Talking too much, saying off the wall shit. Now you and brothers is offended.
Yeah. Now you throwing up, passed out and shit. It's a wormhole effect, man. All right, you overindulge in any areas, man, and it's not gonna end well.
It says it diminishes strength and make it wounds. And you think you strong. When you on alcohol, it make you think you on point in your mind. It make you think you Superman. You really not. Cause I done seen drunk individuals get their ass whooped. But in their mind, you thought they was gonna destroy the world. You know, oh shit, he about to cause some damage, and you end up getting your ass kicked out here. You know, so we gotta, if we know we drink, we gotta drink with moderation. We do these fellowships. You know, you go out of town, you make fellowship with brothers, and don't get wasted. Know when to put the cup down or the bottle down, so to speak.
Yeah, know when to stop fucking refilling it.
Yeah, that was it on that, brother. That's it on that. You got it.
And everything that we speaking about, man, comes with experience, man. Okay, the more you apply what we're talking about to your walk, all right, you gain experience on how to deal with these things, man. To the point after a while, you don't have no issue because this is spiritual, man. All right. So the Most High, he's the one in control of the increase. So man, when you fight through these temptations, all right, deal with these things as making you overindulge, which is demons. Okay, the Most High protects you eventually, man, to the point to where now, man, the Most High take that spirit of drinking away from you, man. Like, I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't drink like I used to when I first came in, man. All right, we have a different level of understanding of the scriptures to where we don't want to get there, man. We good. All right, we rejoicing, we happy right now. Yeah, we want to feel good, but we know when to stop, man. We seen the effects of it. We fucked up. We made the mistake of drinking too much, eating the wrong things, man. All right, chasing pussy till the sun come up. All right.
Right. That's another thing too. The overindulging in sex. You may not even be getting it, but just thinking about it all the time. Always thinking about how you can bust a nut. And yeah, and it can be a hard thing to deal with, you know. But it just comes with a prayer and fighting. You gotta pray and ask the Most High to give you the strength.
Exactly.
Yahweh to give you the strength to fight the flesh.
That's it. That's what it's all boiling down to. All right. That's why it opened up what's talked about walking with the Lord, man. Okay? Because he's the one who's going to make you temperate. He's the one who's going to put the spirit of moderation on you. Okay? All right, we're not doing nothing on our own, man. Okay? This is all, we are showing ways that we are adhering, all right, to the words of the scriptures, man. But this is Sirach, chapter 34 and verse 9. It says, a man that hath traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. And real quick, man, that's why the scriptures tell you to wear the steps of the elders, man. All right, when you have men above you, pay attention to how they move, man. All right?
Yeah.
Pay attention to how the habits that they have, man. Okay? If you have men above you and you deal with directly, all right, your characteristics shouldn't separate from that, man. Of course, I'm not talking about our individual characteristics But how we move, all right, in this ministry, all right, you should be trying to mimic righteous men, okay? To the point to where now you are an example of that same spirit, man.
Can you read that again, Baba?
A man that hath traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom.
Well, yeah, so we've got the declaration of wisdom from our apostles, which they got from our apostles and elder bishops, which they got from their elders. You know what I'm saying? So, in other words, we're supposed to listen, and when they telling us what to watch out for, how to move, they're giving us these words and wisdom on how to, like the Apostle Gabar always say a lot, he lives a simple life, just using that as a prime example, we need to take in what the hell we told.
Exactly.
We get told, don't deal with the so-called black woman. It's for your betterment. Leave her alone. So all the information that they have given us over the years, we're supposed to listen and then apply it. We hadn't been through the experience, but we're hearing what they done been through and say, okay, the apostles didn't warn us about this stuff.
Yeah, that's truly
which is scripture.
That's truly giving double honors. Double honors is not just something you say before every lesson. All right, it's action. Okay, but continuing on, verse 10, it says, "He that hath experience knoweth Salaki. He that hath no experience knoweth little." So it's feeding into what the elder brother was just saying, man. All right, you're a man of no experience. You pay attention to the men who's giving you the warnings, man, of what to look out, and then they're telling you why to look out for them. These are going to be the results. All right. If you want to go out there and learn on your own, you're gonna have to pay for. You're gonna have to pay for it. Okay. You want to bump your head instead. Okay. He said, watch out for that corner over there. It's dangerous. But I'm about to run full speed around that motherfucker.
Right. And hey, we've done it, and gotta fight not to do it. You still ain't this. It ain't. It's a constant battle. A constant fight.
Yeah, because the demon's not taking. Oh, he good. I ain't gonna fuck with him no more. No, they're going to keep coming back. They're going to keep coming back with more demons. It's always going to be a temptation, all right, that can get you to get out of the parameters of self-control, man.
Right. That's that comfortable demon. When you get comfortable, then, now the unexpected can happen to you. You got to be on guard.
Yeah, that's it. It says, but he that hath traveled is full of prudence. It says, when I traveled, I saw many things, and I understood more than I can express. And just like we said, man, even with us doing this lesson, all right, we've traveled and we learned through man, you learn through fucking up.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna happen, man. But you don't let it deter you from continuing on in the fight.
Yeah, you don't just keep fucking up.
Exactly.
I mean, fucking up, and I steady,
yeah,
messing up. You always we had an issue with you. You overcame. So for an example, a particular brother may have a drinking problem, and then that brother got through that battle and got better with that. Whether he had to put it down for a while or learn how to, drink in moderation, and then some years go by, or a year go by, and then boom, the brother back turning the bottle up hard.
Yeah.
Then get on him and he get his act right, but then 6 months later he back on the. Shouldn't be that. We shouldn't be like that.
It's Elder Yatazak. He had a saying. He said, "Man, don't be the king of Salakia." All right, it's an issue if throughout your walk you constantly every time you getting pulled to the side. Salakia. Don't be the king of saying Salakia, man. In other words, don't keep putting yourself in situations where you got to keep saying that, man. Okay? That was it on that.
Okay. And, we can end it on this.
Did you want to tell the definition too? Pretty much the same.
Can. If you want to, you can bring that out.
For temperate.
Yes, we're going to bring it out once we go through the verse.
This is 1 Corinthians 9 and 25.
Start at 24.
1 Corinthians 9 and 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize?
Right. So we're in a spiritual race, not a race to. We're in a race to finish. The point is to finish the race, like Paul and our Lord Yahweh Shai said. He said, Yahweh Shai said, I have finished my course. I think it's something to that effect. You know, Paul say he have fought the good fight of faith. You know, and so in essence, he was saying the same thing. And they may be worded a little different, but I know Yahweh Shai and Paul said, I know Yahweh Shai said, what is that at? I think it's in the book of St. John 7. I can't think of it, Salakia.
Well, just I got a quick precept.
Okay.
That's in the same. This St. John 17:4. And this is Yahweh Shah speaking. It says, I have glorified thee on the earth. I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do.
Okay, that's it right there. You know, well, that's one. You know, so it's about finishing. You know, it ain't about, we in a race and we competing against. We ain't competing against one another. You know, really competing against the fleet, competing against yourself.
Yeah, but even with the analogy of running a race or any type of competition, what do you have to do? You can't be indulging in sex all the fucking time. You can't be overindulged. You got to prepare yourself, man. Okay?
Exactly. And we're going to speak on that a little bit more as we read down.
It says, so run that ye may obtain. Verse 25.
Right, and what are we trying to obtain? The kingdom. We're trying to obtain salvation so that we can rule this planet Earth in righteousness. Lord willing, we of that number of the 144,000. Go ahead.
Verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery.
Yeah, every man in the faith that's striving for the mastery. All right. Can you look that word up real quick? The mastery is talking about the kingdom. You know, we striving to get the kingdom. In other words, finish the race. Finish the race meaning you've been saved, you've been delivered.
You know? All right, this is for the word mastery in 1 Corinthians 9 and 25. All right, this is G75 Agano Zamai. It says to enter a contest, to contend in gymnastic games, to contend with adversaries, fight, metaphor, to contend, struggle with difficulties and dangers, to endeavor with strenuous zeal, strive to obtain something. And that's what we're trying to obtain ultimately, man.
Right, to obtain You got it. No, go ahead, bro.
So we are trying to obtain the kingdom through what? Through salvation in the first go around, man. Okay?
That's right.
The ones that's gonna be successful in obtaining what we're fighting for are gonna make it through the destruction that's coming, man. All right, gonna be delivered when Yahweh Shah returns.
It's a little more in that verse.
Yeah. All right, finishing out the 25th verse. Yeah. This is 1 Corinthians 9 and 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Right, and we went into that. We about to go into the word temperate. Same thing, but you can bring it out.
This is temperance in the blue letter. This is G1467 in Kratuamai. It says to be self-controlled, continent, to exhibit self-government, conduct oneself temperately, and a figure drawn from athletes who is preparing themselves for the games, abstained from unwholesome food, wine, and sexual indulgence.
Right. You see that? And that's what, believe it or not, we have to do the same thing. Yes, not only do that, it's more to do than just that, but it helps. Yeah. When you're not big time, when you're not overindulging in the sexual thought, just always thinking about busting you one.
Yeah.
Always trying to get to a bar, get to a liquor store.
Yeah, I'm trying to go out. I'm trying to get some drinks.
Yeah, get drinks and get liquored up and get pussy, and eating and just eating like shit, eating whatever you want, and it could be lawful. Brothers eating lawful, but is it expedient? You know. And I want you to finish. Okay, we brought that out, but finish the verse. It's a little more than a verse.
Yeah. It says, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown.
Right. So a person that's in a race is trying to. They are very super disciplined. Like for an example, a long distance runner, they have to discipline themselves. Like abstaining from certain foods, eating bad, drinking alcohol, and sex, having sex all the time. Even you know that with boxers can't be. You see what happened with Tyson. Tyson said he was just having sex with them Japanese women down in Tokyo, and all he was doing was fucking. You know what I'm saying? And it affected him. He didn't really train. He wasn't training hard because he wasn't being temperate, and Buster Douglas knocked him out.
Yeah, and the movie Creed is the first one. Rocky had told him before the fight. He said, the one he had his girl there. He said, no. He said, hey, no, none of that. He said, women make the legs weak.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You see that?
It says, but we an incorruptible.
And a corruptible crown, because they do all that strenuous training, right? To get a corruptible crown, meaning to get the glory for themselves. By getting an award or a trophy or a belt or ring or whatever. All right, and which they not gonna keep that forever. You know what I'm saying? Because this world is this shit. All this is gonna perish, pass away. A corruptible crown. All the glory you gonna get that these people will get on this side, like athletes, using the scriptures going into this analogy. Paul's bringing it out. All right, all this is gonna be destroyed. Go ahead and finish it up.
It says, but we an incorruptible.
Yeah, but we are incorruptible. Meaning we're supposed to discipline ourselves or be temperate, all right, in all things, so that we can receive, everlasting righteousness. And the glory goes to what? To glorify Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. We're not gonna finish because we need a savior. We're not gonna finish the race and get the credit. We get the credit. Oh yeah, I put in so much hard work, and I'm this and I'm that. No, the credit goes to our Savior, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see, it's not gonna be a thing if we did all this hard work and put in all this hard work, and as we did it. No, we were given the power from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. The power through the Ruach HaKodesh to do these things, to be temperate. We were given the names to pray to help us, be temperate. Pray, ask for temperance, ask for to be self-controlled. Yeah. And when it boils down to, when you live in a temperate lifestyle, you're living a simple life. Because overindulgence in what we've been talking about, sex, drinking, eating, it can make life complicated.
Very much so.
So did you have something else you wanna? So yeah, it's other points could be made and scriptures could be brought out, but we just want to hit on, for us, starting with us, we speaking to ourselves, and especially for the younger men that come into the faith, to learn to be self-controlled. Learn to control yourself. And Lord willing, this video was edifying. And until the next one, we say shalom.
Shalom.